Outside the meeting, there was a protest. Two organizations hosted a demonstration against changes in Texas Tech's curriculum, and they say academic freedom is dead, and they held a funeral to prove it. The two groups, Students Engaged in Advancing Texas and Riders Against Censorship, organizers say the policies and decisions over the past year have slowly eroded higher education in Texas, especially for marginalized groups and transgender students. The protests include a wake, a testimony at the region's meeting, a eulogy press conference, and a funeral procession. The Chancellor's office released this statement this morning. It says Chancellor Creighton and Texas Tech University System Board of Regents have an obligation to students, taxpayers, and all Texans to uphold academic integrity by ensuring coursework is rigorous, relevant, and aligned with long-term student success and degrees of value.